Wonder how much shit I wrote down, you never broke down. My back used to be up against walls, it's on the ropes now. Fighting for that feeling we had in your Laredo. Back when you saw the thorns on my crown, more like a halo. My conscience punished me for the past while I was out there trying to ball. Bet you seen through the mask, hope I ain't being brash. If I say you could've split it with me, girl, you would see riches with me if you stuck around through the rags. My motivation these days is different. I mostly be to myself, I don't wanna spoil a couple things I prayed for and was gifted. Just peep the drive, see how I stayed in my lane when they shifted. I knew that time could not erase what my destiny's written. Right there next to these writtens. In my skin and my DNA like the one that was risen. I'm out that grave and I'm where life is the only decision. I'm not alone in my plight, I want you alone for the flight. About to take off in a minute. I dreamed it up, changed all my lifestyle. New money, nice house, I claimed it up. And that seems enough, but one thing really on me, I'm thinking of. In my sleep I see new scenes of a just you, me, two rings, no strings to cut. But I don't know what you want. Do thinking of it make me wrong. That hasn't been too long. Yeah, still I got my eyes on the prize, that else in sight, just tunnel vision. If I got commas missing, I don't know who might come up missing. I don't know who gon' beat her through it. Thought you were at one time, that got proven not to be so true. I got left halfway out my mind, had to gather some things. Rearranging what really matter, kill casual flings. Set the goal and saw nothing after, had to take a risk. Bet on me, cause that's where the wealth. Before you fantasize of them, you should dream of a better self, and that's for real. I dreamed it up, changed all my lifestyle. New money, nice house, I cleaned it up. And that seems enough, but one thing really on me, I'm thinking of. In my sleep I see new scenes of a just you, me, two rings, no strings to cut. But I don't know what you want. Do thinking of it make me wrong. It hasn't been too long.
Your song. money till my niggas lifting bottles up. I'm like, welcome to the good life. I came from top ramen where it's banging if it's cooked right. Adding hot dogs and sardines, looking back it was all green. And I'm finna seize the day, I'm feeling like Carl Dean. This new whip, I got a rocket, I'm looking like Hawkeen. Elijah want me, I wonder what y'all seen. Me, myself, and I, self-efficient, I'm too extreme. Took the road, less travel, them lights, it's all green. Hold up. Yeah. Yeah. Even good things. Yeah. Even good. Yeah. Look, even good things. I don't think I'm better, I'm just hurt that homie switched on me. Niggas that I'm younger than been calling me the big homie. In the land of snakes, I'm like Moses with this stick on me. I'm the chosen one, motherfucker, don't forget, homie. Look, dropping these songs weekly. Money coming in, ain't from the street, shit is clean, squeaky. Working after hours, hella hard, so you can't reach me. 50 songs in, now this shit getting hella easy, hella easy. And I put that on me, feel like Yella Beezy. Fuck up the game, now my bank account hella sleazy. And I'm on you niggas' head like I'm selling beanies. With the wise guys and good fellas like I'm Scorsese. Scorsese? I don't know. Yeah. I get plenty of these girls. Yeah. Even good things. Yeah. Yeah. Even good things.
Tell it how I'm dealing with it. They been on that silly shit. I rap to pay the billies, bitch. Bound to see I'm nearly here. Out here flossing plenty big. I don't want no bust down wrist. I'd rather save my innocence. Miss when we were Kool-Aid sick. Cops outside the church and shit. Niggas out here in the field, they pull it off the hip and empty clip. I'm talking cryptic, telling me we bought a bigger crib. Pops is playing the bleeder scene on the bigger, better things. I'm in the classroom cutting up, acting like the bigger kids. My hood was really everything. The bros was more than tenants here. I was barely tenant shit. Couldn't kick a flip for shit. Sisters copped the whip and dip till niggas stop to steal that shit. See what we've been dealing with. Let's get broad as filthy here. Hate the fact that I wasn't surprised to hear when Chris got killed. Like I'm barely feeling things. Fuck about me fitting in. Keep you at a distance. You do like seasons always disappear. I believe in Tuesday and Wednesday. It's been a few days since we had FaceTime. No, it's cliche. My time is Thursday. I miss the old days. I need a replay. I hit your line on Tuesday and Wednesday. It's been a few days since we had FaceTime. No, it's cliche. My time is Thursday. I miss the old days. I need a replay. You could catch me laying in the flowers, lungs full of them vapors, losing track of hours. Your lip balm on my taste buds, laying in the flowers, lungs full of them vapors. My mind been hella clouded. Who am I complaining? My life was barely tainted. My daddy made it home most nights, my mom did no complaining. The homies from the block would always tell me that I make it. And I made it through the class at all, we rapped at graduation. That bred infatuation for a life that I was made to think that I would not obtain. It's only entertaining, right? But that's the motivation. Now it's more or less occupation. Way less by what I'm making. No, it's nice to make new payment. Much more for any stranger pressing play cause they relating. No, I don't need the credit. I just wanna see you make it to the world. So out of pocket, niggas dying. But the praise is really not someone to talk. I'm out here trying to leave my mark and find how best to play the cards I'm dealt without losing my heart. I always had the vision far-sighted. Lately, it feel like my life some like a movie where I might just play a part. Always in it for the art, my nigga. That was from the start of this. I said I never changed. Still empathetic, still split the credit. All of that because of interwebs. Lately, I be counting many blessings from the lessons learned, the problems I collected. I've been skipping school and I've been tested. I become a finder when I feel depressive. I've been gaining traction, but I feel accepted. I've been running in place. I'll never show my face. I just wanna state my peace, bitch, all in a day. All I wanna do is celebrate. I'll never pump my brake with the legal gas. Got my eyes low, losing gripping like the wheel spinning at the sideshow. Turn a hater to a crater, tell them they could die slow. Respond as a better you, let's see how far you go. Get your O's from the cove, I'm putting on for the coast. I'm at your throat, trying to see the foreign soil, hoping that might help me grow. I'm just barely scraping by, feel like my life is prophesied. I'm shooting way up past the jets, the only fear is the decline. I'm just moving like the tides, where I end up no one knows. I'm trying to take it worldwide from them single lane Tuesdays and Wednesday. It's been a few days since we had FaceTime. No, it's cliche. My time is Thursday. I miss the old days. I need a replay. I hit your line on Tuesday and Wednesday. It's been a few days since we had FaceTime. No, it's cliche. My time is Thursday. I miss the old days. I need a replay. You could catch me laying in the flowers, lungs full of them vapors, losing track of hours. Lip balm on my taste buds, laying in the flowers, lungs full of them vapors. My mind been hella clouded.
Globetrotter, so shocker. I keep it in the chrome locker. Don't rock up, I counter it with no offer. I don't wanna, I'm too busy, so chocker. Call me Mr. Roadblocker. I make a whole number turn to an eighth. Learn from mistakes, got the whole world on my plate. Nothing worse than my fate. Say your words get burnt on a stake. Took a turn for the cake, so we turn and we say, always had the power, open up from deep within. There's something that empowers me to draw a line under my sins. I never understood why there was such a way to live, and now I'm stuck against a wall that keeps defining me as him. I'm painting never-ending canvases while I wrap them up in bandages and coexisting while ending what my anger is. Paying for no damages, I'm speaking universal languages. Out here, always seem to see the light. Never meant to be the vibe, but severed every reason why. Freedom got me talking all this peace and light, but wouldn't think twice to give a beating to an evil guy. Cause I'm worked up and worked out. I've served up and swerved down. Try turn up, not turn round. Keep that vibe up and serve sound. Rise up and burn down.
Finding the finish line, sky is the limit, I'm riding the minutes. Grind with the realest, I'm climbing the illest, find time to come with it. Finding the finish line, sky is the limit, I'm riding the minutes. Grind with the realest, I'm climbing the illest, find time to come with it.
Shit, a go-getting headbanger. You best go get your best hammer. I'm getting dough, let the rest hang up. Catch me rolling in the 10 manner as I'm rolling up a king banner. It's like I saw it as it happened. It's like I'm orbiting round Saturn. I saw my chance and made a run for the light under the skies where we form an orderly fashion. Tried to take a course without crashing. Someone put some sauce in the wagon. Feeling slightly more debauched, racking rails of this flake, but I guess they say it's all about balance. Or whatever helps you sleep at night. I got that chem dog creeping through the reefer pipe. Is this the end of being in the deeper side? It all depends on the people and their feelings, right? Burn out, too much working on the other side. Trying to be other guys, but never let it slide. Turns out I'm a demon in disguise. Acting like you never seen it in my eyes. Not a lot to say, but got a lot of reason to be nice. So lock it off today and drop it off from evening into night. I got a proper way of speaking from my mind, and I won't stop today, been peaking all my life.
Finding the finish line, sky is the limit, I'm riding the minutes. Grind with the realest, I'm climbing the illest, find time to come with it. Finding the finish line, sky is the limit, I'm riding the minutes. Grind with the realest, I'm climbing the illest, find time to come with it.
Cartiers. With my crown, we some kings like a card in solitaire. Sticking to the script, that's what got us here. If you in the way, we stepping down like a barber chair. We was all downstairs, Marley vibes till the smoke was clear. Nephew came in, told him, boy, yo, go upstairs. Listen for the kids, yeah, cover ears. Had to put in order all of my fears. Now when I step out, I'll be well prepared.
Yo, pop out anywhere, yeah, we was never scared, yeah. We was everywhere, yeah, but you was never there. People love to compare, but we just never cared. We just always did our thing, every year we took the stairs. Back when Dylan ain't have a bed, we will always volunteer. Now we young pioneers, yeah, they see us switching gears. We some future billionaires, reppin' Brooklyn everywhere. So it's RIP to Pop, they know the smoke will never clear. Word.
Still on track, never off the trail.
Always bounce back, yeah, we still prevail.
Got our weight up, now we tip the scale.
Now we way up and we living well.
All we do is win, they wanna see us fail.
Me and Dill back to back like we Chip and Dale.
Now the price is going up in the ticket sales.
All we do is show and prove, we don't kiss and tell.
Hand to your lip, we honoring the code. I'm known to go, beast can't compete when I'm in that mode. Catch me in a bubble, moose knuckle for the winter cold. Corner stories and they all posted where the liquor sold. 40s and shorties, HNIC. We move with aggression, learn lessons in the NYC. I'm from where you see a baddie, you just say Benaki. Bumping Hove in the club and I ain't need no ID.
They ain't think we make it, they had no idea. We just keep it coming like it's diarrhea. Posted in them galleries, always been them overseas. Price going up like a slice in the pizzeria. Back when we was managed by the homie Pierre. Went from overlooked to overbooked and now they never see us. Word. Here I go again like it's Mama Mia. Flying out the JA, bout to stay in Ultra Real.
Still on track, never off the trail.
Always bounce back, yeah, we still prevail.
Got our weight up, now we tip the scale.
Now we way up and we living well.
All we do is win, they wanna see us fail.
Me and Dill back to back like we Chip and Dale.
Now the price is going up in the ticket sales.
All we do is show and prove, we don't kiss and tell.
See this perfection took some trying. Who'da thought that I'd get my next blessing from some lines? I turned this rap into my profession and defied all they projections. No ceiling on what's manifesting in my mind, cause I get stronger when the pressure build. More hunger, what's next to kill. Grind with the time I had to get paid over time. This so refined, just peep the detail. And it's all for retail. I used to get my inspo from the store that was for. Now it don't cross my mind so much cause everything hot. I don't even check the traffic flow cause everything fly. Before as whips, now I got extra keys. Just text my lady, I'm the greatest, she said yes indeed. Can't play it safe, I'm taking risks cause I know what could be. Where that could lead, you best believe I'll be the first to see. I paid the price to know my worth so I can't work for free. And put my soul in every moment, it's all sacrifice just by what you think worth the bleed. What you think worth the scars? Girl, it's way more to the world than fancy cars. We gon' live today, we might not see tomorrow. You gon' miss the galaxy, try and see the stars. Contemplate daily what's gon' get us far. No need to buy the world cause it's already ours. And I'm no longer searching for another reason. When I'm through with this earth, I might just rise up out the dirt and ball another season. 20s, 50s, 100s, I wanted it's mine. Planning the purchase, I'm buying land and the purpose divine. Pull all the family, one roof to stack, it won't cost them a dime. Fill me up seeing my people eat, that's the mark of a done. Can't be losing focus in the clutch, that's gon' cost you your prime. I took precaution, man, been at work since I first saw the sign. X by my cursive and I ain't slipped since I dotted the line. Make sure the ethic match my ambition and wait for the time when drinks is on me. Thanks I don't need. I done had this plan since both jeans and long tees. No extended hands that didn't feed, I'm on freeze. Cause I ain't got the battery, the sweetest key. I done put my TK in 10 times, no lie, I did the job. Had to wash my hands on wind, lay down at night and get to God. It had been so many times inside, I thought when nothing left. I was on my way up thinking I would fall, but took a step.